Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Wrestling Heat. I am your host here, EasyCoo. Ladies and gentlemen, I got some wrestling news for you, some stuff about Xavier Woods and wanting to break down barriers and walls. And also, ladies and gentlemen, got some stuff about Seth Rollins and what he thinks about the fans and long-term storytelling. Much more. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and get ready for some wrestling news. And yo, intro man, you know what to do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the very first thing that I have for you on the wrestling news side of things is about a little place called ROH, Ring of Honor Wrestling. It looks like they will be going back to filming their TV show this month. I'm not sure on the exact date, ladies and gentlemen, but looks like ROH is going to be resuming their TV tapings here real soon, and I'm pretty exciting. I'm not sure if they're going to have any fans, so we'll see how this turns out, and if it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. Are they going to have fans? Are they not going to have fans? I don't know, but let's sit back and see what goes on with ROH. Pretty excited. How about y'all? So, ladies and gentlemen, we all know Xavier Woods. He's been out of action for a good while due to his injury. And it looks like in a recent interview, he says Xavier Woods wants to destroy boundaries between AEW and WWE. I know Xavier Woods met up at some GameCon, Comic-Con, something like that. And they met Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, had the New Day with them. It was pretty exciting. I know Xavier Woods had Kenny Omega on his Up, Up, Down, Down, I think it was, where they did a thing for Tekken. And I think that's what the little competition was with the New Day. It was pretty cool. You can probably find it on YouTube. Look it up. It was pretty exciting if you're a gamer like myself, kind of a nerd, but it's all good, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, it looks like Xavier Woods wants to destroy boundaries between AEW and WWE. Think about some of the dream matches. You got Kenny Omega going against, I really want to see him and Xavier Woods go at it just because of the little feuds that they've been having on the internet. It's pretty funny. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what matches would you like to see if AEW and WWE were combined for one night? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. There's a wide ocean there of wrestlers and talent that could mesh up pretty good. And if so, ladies and gentlemen, who do you think you'd want to see between AEW and WWE if they ever, work together? Xavier Woods, I feel the love from there. I would like to see a lot of matches that would go down between AEW and WWE. I think that would be one hell of a pay-per-view. Vince McMahon, Tony Khan, money, yeah. But going along from that, ladies and gentlemen, this was pretty interesting. I seen it on Twitter. It looks like Logan Paul has put out a $10,000 bet out there for whoever could beat him in a wrestling match. And I think there's quite a few people out there that could do it in an actual wrestling match. Let's see. There's a Brock Lesnar out there. There's a Matt Riddle out there. Ken Shamrock out there. There's a lot of legit wrestlers there, Mr. YouTuber. Don't poke at the wrestling world. Oh lordy, I don't think that would be pretty good for Logan Paul to get beat down from Brock Lesnar and Matt Riddle or any of them people. I know I have a thing here from Matt Riddle commenting saying, bro, what's good? And also a thing here with New Jack. If you know anything about New Jack, he's pretty out there, and he would probably legit try to stab this dude, but he also said that he would kill him in a wrestling match or in a fight, whatever. I believe it. New Jack, he's a crazy son of a bitch. I like him though, crazy dude. But yeah, Logan Paul put out there a $10,000 bet on whoever can beat him in a wrestling match. I don't know if that's an actual wrestling match where you pin him to the ground and that's a point, you know what I mean, or is an actual, I'm gonna pick you up, power bomb you, that type of thing. I just thought that was pretty interesting to add here. Ladies and gentlemen, who do you think could smack the hell out of Logan Paul? Let me know down below. There's quite a few out there that I know of. But it looks like this Raw that passed, we seen the whole thing with Ric Flair and Randy Orton. It got to the point where it actually made my pops tear up and cry with him getting, nut-shotted by Randy, and then the punt. We didn't actually see the punt. We heard noises from Randy and Rick, but we didn't see no contact. So, with that being said, it was WWE planned a whole bunch of different scenarios. It was literally changed as time went by, and it looked like at the end we got the finished, thing with Randy nutshot punt. And there was a little tweet that I seen that looked pretty interesting where it said about how this could just be a ruse since we really didn't see Randy punt Rick in the head. It could all just be a ploy to have him in Drew McIntyre's corner, Ric Flair as support, and come to find out, Ric Flair ends up giving him the old nut shot, Drew McIntyre, and 1, 2, 3, Randy Orton wins. Thought that would be pretty interesting to also add into the video. But yeah, looks like it was changed on the fly, on the whim, and the finished thing is what we got with Ric Flair. Supposedly he's written off television for good. So with that being said, what I said earlier might not even happen. So yeah, that as well. It's pretty much done on airtime right now. I don't know if they'll have him back, but it is a possibility that they could do what I said a little earlier. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this one's a little sad. I want to say rest in peace to the great legend, Kamala. Good dude. I got to say this. I seen this on another wrestling site where it said that whenever Kamala, he was tested positive for the coronavirus before his passing. I don't know if the coronavirus was, the thing that killed him, or just the, his, life-going problems that he had going on with being, I believe he was like diabetic, and like he was pretty messed up. But the great Kamala, rest in peace. I know Chris Jericho donated $5,000 to his family for the funeral and stuff like that. So Chris Jericho, right on to you, dude. You're an awesome guy. Rest in peace to the great Kamala. And yeah, just respect down in the comments. Rest in peace. And looks like the Great Royal Rumble up in the sky is filling up with a whole bunch of good talent. Man, they're getting a good show up there. That's all I'm saying, folks. Up there, above with all the wrestlers that have passed. Macho Man, all of them. Andre the Giant. So many have passed. But let's get on from that, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go on to hear something about Seth Rollins. This man says WWE fans don't have the patience for long-term storytelling. And I gotta say, that is pretty true, especially lately. People just want this guy to win, that guy to win. And you know, you got to tell a long. I missed a long storytelling, telling from The Rock and Austin. Even before that, sometimes there would be feuds for like a year, maybe two, and you don't really get that all that much because the fans are just like, oh, okay, I'm bored with this. Okay, next. How do y'all feel? Do y'all think Seth Rollins is on the right here, saying that us fans aren't patient and we just want to see the results like that? And I kind of agree with him. I would love to see some long-term storytelling. What about y'all, folks? Let me know down below if you agree with Seth Rollins. I kind of agree, kind of disagree, but WWE longer storylines would be awesome. So going on from there, ladies and gentlemen, I seen this on Twitter. I didn't even know Blackhearts' car was stolen. Girl from NXT, her car was stolen, her gear was stolen, and I guess earlier today, they found the car, they found her gear. She was happy, smiling. The police did their job, found her car, found her gear, all intact. Nothing was sold on eBay, nothing was stolen. Only thing that was really stolen was the car. So, good thing, Blackheart, you got everything back. And the police over there, good job as well. So, going on from there, we're going to go on some stuff about Eric Bischoff. What about Eric Bischoff? He has said that there has been no true star in wrestling since John Cena. And I can say, yes, that is true, because only person that we kind of have that's like that is like Seth Rollins and like Roman being the top one out of the two. But I gotta say that is true, and Vince McMahon has even said himself he has no reason to build any top stars like that. But I hope they change their mind, because I think that would benefit the business, benefit the fans, and make some legit good talent. And y'all should know where I'm going with this. I shouldn't even say anymore. If you're a wrestling fan, you should see where I'm going with that. But yeah, Eric Bischoff says there hasn't been no real good talent since John Cena. You can't see me. Oh, that was bad. That was cringy. Oh well. Leave it in the video anywhere. Anyway. I can't talk. I'm cringy. It's all good. I'm a little out of it tonight. It's all good though. Been RVDing it up, if you know what I mean. So, going on from there, ladies and gentlemen, I can't even speak right. We all seen Dominik signed his contract and got one hell of a beating, and he also got some theme music in the WWE, which sounded, I guess I'm gonna have to grow into it. A lot of people hating on Dominik and how he's able to, just go to the main, roster, and he's going to be feuding with Seth Rollins here at SummerSlam. And I will tell you what, that boy caught a whipping last Monday, boy. He got lit up like a Christmas tree. He got lit up like a firework on Christmas. On 4th of July, folks. Woo! He got beat. I'll throw some pictures if you haven't seen the bruises. But yeah, he is on the main roster. He has theme music. Signed the contract. What do y'all think about that? I know some folks over on my Periscope ain't really happy about it, but ladies and gentlemen, he's just getting in there, and let's give the boy a try. We've seen this kid grow up from a little kid from Eddie Guerrero and Ray. I'm the pappy. Y'all should know that story. But That was a wacky storyline. Pretty weird, too. But let's give the man a chance. See if he can grow into his own. He took some whippings. Got an ass whipping. Whew. Seth Rollins. Whew, you lit that boy up, son. But, yeah, what do y'all think about that? Dominik, main roster, what you think? Man, the hair is looking mighty crazy, but we're going to go with it. We're going to let it fly, baby. So, we all have seen Raw Underground. Ryback has had stuff to say about it. And we also had Ken Shamrock. He said that WWE has his number if they want Raw Underground to look good. And I would say that would be some talent to bring in. Ken Shamrock, bring him as a surprise on the Raw Underground. I would tune into that real quick. But yeah, there's been a lot of people over on my Periscope and that I've talked to at my job, and just, you know, people that I talk to, they're down on it, but you know, it's on the fly. They're just trying something. You know, if it sticks, it sticks. But I don't know. It might be gone, you know, a week from now, a month from now. But it looks like WWE is just going on it on a whim. So Ken Shamrock says, call him up, WWE, if you want it to look better. And Ryback is saying that it's hurting the business with it, you know, being a shoot, fight, shoot type of thing. But what do y'all think about that, ladies and gentlemen? Ken Shamrock says, call him up, ring ring, make you look good, Raw Underground. What y'all think about that? So, moving along, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 15, almost 16 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a pretty long video. Not that long, but if I ramble like I keep doing. This was pretty funny. I seen it on Twitter. There was a back and forth between Chris Jericho and Jim Cornette. Chris Jericho pretty much saying, you're banned from WWE, you're not allowed to watch it, and stuff like that. And what's his name? Jim Cornette fires back at him saying, yo, I got to do the fans a service on rating you guys on your bullshit that you're putting on television, blah, blah, blah. It was a funny back and forth. We all know neither of them have a real filter when it comes to saying things. But if I would have kept the freaking other tweet was hilarious, but me and my dumb self, I delete things all the time and don't think twice, and I'm just stupid. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Cornette banned from watching AEW television and ever going to a live televised show, which I don't think Jim Cornette would really even give a damn of thinking about possibly giving a nutsack throw to even going over to AEW, because he talks a lot of shit about AEW. Some good things he says, but a lot of bad. But ladies and gentlemen, the very last thing that I got for you here, it says Eric Bischoff gives props to Tony Khan by grabbing this thing, meaning AEW, by the balls and running with it and getting ratings like he's been. I guarantee right now, with the low ratings with SmackDown and Raw and NXT, like NXT's been getting smashed by AEW right now. I mean, I think their last viewing was like over 1 million, and I do think that they could be going against either Raw or SmackDown right now, because they are pulling in the demographic, they're pulling in the views, and WWE, at least NXT, is in a little bit of a pickle. And I know they just hired like 2 new writers over on NXT, but Eric Bischoff congratulating Tony Khan on doing his thing on TNT. We seen him there last week, Eric Bischoff doing the whole debate between Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy. AEW is definitely doing its thing, and I'm not mad at it, folks. I'm a fan of some stuff that AEW does, and I'm a fan of some stuff that WWE does. And I'm just a wrestling fan, a mark, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I got my, my belt over here and stuff, ladies and gentlemen, for crying out loud. We got that anime action going on, some Bob Marley. But ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much all that I got for you. I will be back my original time this weekend, early Sunday or early Saturday, or it might be Friday that I'll put out my second video. I'm going to be doing 2 a week. I'm going to really be trying to push out 2 a week. It might be on a Wednesday and on a Saturday, early Sunday morning, but just bear with me. I'm going to be having more content. I'm going to try to really hard, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of wrestling news out there, and it's a little hard for me, one little old me, to be digging into a whole, more than a lake full of wrestling news that is going on. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and my next video will, Mr. J Suds, I will be talking about Wade Barrett and him possibly going to AEW. Stay tuned for that. So ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for watching. Thumbs up, thumbs down, like, share, all that jazz. And thank y'all, ladies and gentlemen, from Periscope to here to real life. If you're supporting me, thank y'all. Even if you're not supporting me, thank you. I love you. And thanks for being around since day one-ish, baby. And don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Wash your hands. And forever and always, ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing of all, just keep it a little bit too sweet, baby. And like I said, I RVD'd up 420 earlier ago, and I'm feeling pretty good. So ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I am out of here. Competition, win the war, that's their mission. Not no mercy, see the race like the street. If you don't know, you better find out the war path. Here to prove a point, number one.